There's people in every major city, in every country, all over the world, making street art. I think it's easily the biggest art movement ever. It's so exciting. I use the street as a sketchbook to practice ideas, to come up with ideas. We're all kind of hanging out and making street art and sticking things up in the street and painting stuff, but none of us were actually trying to sell anything. You know, we weren't doing it for the money, we were doing it because it's what we do. And people started kind of getting in touch with us and saying, oh, I saw your thing, you know, have you got anything for sale? I really like that. Then as a kind of a natural growth from there, we started kind of making more kind of fine art. The whole Obama thing was pretty surreal, I think is the right word. Cut a long story short, I wound up giving David Cameron a painting which he then gave to President Obama. Since that, the shows that I've done in America have all been complete successes. I did a show in San Francisco a couple of years ago and that sold out before we opened the doors of the gallery. Virgin Atlantic asked me to get involved in this project and wanted me to create a series of artworks that was my interpretation of the Virgin Atlantic brand, of the kind of unique character that Richard Branson is, and then also taking inspiration from London and New York, where this plane is going to be flying to and from. I knew quite a lot about the Virgin brand and quite a bit about Richard Branson, but I downloaded a lot of podcasts. I read Losing My Virginity. And then the initial process was coming up with a list of words and phrases that I felt represented Virgin Atlantic, and also, you know, the two cities, London and New York. To get the results that I do on my canvases, I use spray paint and stencils. So the silhouette of each of these letters I've cut out of this big sheet of card. I then sprayed that onto the canvas. So what we have right now is a black canvas and white silhouettes. The original sheet will be laid over the top, and then these bits, the letters, will be stuck onto the canvas. Once I take the stencil off, you'll have a colourful letter, and each of those colourful letters will make up a colourful and enjoyable word. When an offer comes about, for me to say yes to it, it has to be the right offer. It has to be working with the right brand. You know, it's about pushing boundaries and trying something different and, you know, not going with the flow. Just because everybody does something this way, it doesn't mean you have to do it.